Welcome into Tooeyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out in Tooeyville on a fine Wednesday morning. We are here on the Q in 98 Gold, Horses of which are brought to us by Virks Fine Jewelry. Creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them help turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right, Candy Madness continues. We are into our Edible 8, headed towards our Fabulous 4, we've decided.
Yeah.
Calling it Fabulous 4, our candies. So today, you got to knock down 4 down to 2.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, 4 down to 2. And that will lead us to our final 4, okay, on Friday. Okay.
Yes.
Then you'll have Friday and through the weekend to vote on who will be in the championship on Monday. Yeah. We've got peanut M&Ms, Snickers, M&Ms, and Twix up there right now. And peanut M&Ms have 28% of the vote. Snickers have 27% of the vote. Twix have 27% of the vote. And M&Ms have 18% of the vote.
Okay, so what happens if there's a
tie?
A tie.
We break it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like with Mr. Goodbar when it didn't make it in there. So if it's a tie between 2, I'll flip a coin,
Okay.
or I'll go to Google number generator and pick
Okay.
1 or 2, and assign the numbers to them. Something innocuous. So, all right. We are also streaming on our Facebook pages and on our YouTube channel. Do us a favor, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would appreciate it. It does some cool things with the algorithm, and it does all kinds of fun stuff for us, helps us out, so we appreciate it. Also, if you click on the little bell, you'll get a notification every time we drop a video, which we try to do every day. So my goal this year is to drop 350 videos, so that's almost every day of the year. So so we'll see if it reaches. Some days we do more than, but that's one every day.
I know.
Not even one every day. There's 365 days.
It's just, and I'm still getting used to, like, here we posted our new logo, which was really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up on our page right now.
However, I mean, I always wore your shirts. I'm wearing our Q shirt today and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to feel when I'm wearing my picture on a t-shirt. Like, is that weirdly narcissistic or
okay?
What?
I went through this with Chrissy, and I think I've just been
hey,
doing it.
I put myself on. Like, what are we doing?
I think I've just been doing it for so long that it doesn't throw me anymore.
Okay.
Also, I'm hugely narcissistic, so it doesn't throw me anymore.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No. But it was the same thing with Chrissy. She had a hard time. Like, she was like, "Okay, this is weird." Like,
because I know I'm wearing it with you guys. I mean, that's cool. But then I was like, I'm gonna put a shirt on that's got me on it. On the like right in the front. Like, who am I?
Yeah.
Some
that's it, right? But that's just it. And here's the easiest way to get past it. You almost never see Michael Jordan without a Jordan brand shirt on. It's a brand. It's just an advertisement.
Right.
You don't have a picture of you on your shirt.
Yeah.
You have a picture of the show's logo on your shirt.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's how you get over it. It's not you, it's a brand.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right. I'm working on it. It's
a
lot of exciting things, but it's just like all of a sudden I was like, one day you're gonna hand me a shirt and I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
And what if I love wearing it? Because it's like cool, like,
I was wearing mine almost every Friday for video. Like,
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing for this food mascot. Oh, Becky says good morning. Good morning, Becky. Thank you for hanging out here in Tooeyville. So it's hard for you and I to do a quiz when we see the same stuff when prepping the show.
Right.
So, because I have seen some other shows where they have multiple members and they do like contests and stuff, which I really like. I want to at some point work towards that where we'll kind of switch off. Like some days, I'll go against you and we'll bring, let's say, Russ Martin or Chris Locken in to ask the questions. Some days, like you'll go against Chris and I'll ask the questions, or I'll go against Russ and you'll ask the questions.
Yeah, I still want to do employee theater because that was,
Too Evil Theater.
Too Evil Theater.
See, again, the brand. Brand.
Yes.
Well, here.
It's not like I don't I know too much about branding as a marketing.
Right. Well, no, it used to be called Sales Staff Theater because I only had the sales staff doing it.
Yeah.
And I worked at a place and we had like 4 or 5 salespeople.
Yeah.
So, and one of them chose not to be a part of it. They refused. They would not be a part of it. Yep. They were a stick in the mud.
Big baby.
Listen.
Did they get fired?
No.
For underperformance?
No, actually, she was actually their longest running and top salesperson.
Really?
Yeah, she just did not want to, and I don't think she was a fan of mine. So
that's okay.
So
how can that
because so we used to have only a certain amount of live reads that we can do. Now I've expanded that, and we have more here. But I was talking earlier about how when I was on this radio station, it was longer and they were in certain slots. So plus we had music that we had to get to and all kinds of stuff there. So so if once it was sold out, we had a waiting list. And she refused to sell it because she didn't want to sell my show. And finally one of her clients said, "Hey, I hear Steve talking about all these things and stuff. How do I get on that?" So she was forced to, because one of her clients was like, "I want to be on that." And so they had to go onto a waiting list. And the only way to get on the waiting list was you had to buy recorded commercials during the show.
Now pretty soon we're going to be hiring for a salesperson. Like if the right person came,
if you called tomorrow,
yesterday, we would work it out because I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
And scared to death because it's got to be like me being in sales forever. This is not going to be like, oh, good, this is going to be cool, I get to work at the station. Like it is going to be.
We actually work here. I know it seems like a lot of fun, but we actually work here.
It is fun. It is fun.
It's a blast. But it's work
have
too.
all the fun you want, and you're going to have goals and all that stuff. So anyway, where was I going with this whole story?
That you're that we're going to be hiring a salesperson here soon.
So this is what I was going to say. Would you put up with that? Someone goes, "Listen to me. I like you, Cheryl. You're all right. Or I don't like you, Cheryl. I can't stand you, whatever it is. But I really like Steve. He's really funny. I'm not going to sell this thing that he does." Would you put up with that?
No, but it was
for the sake of somebody?
It was never that blatant though. Like, I mean,
got it. Okay. So I
knew it.
I refused to say.
No, but I just knew it. It was, it's Jason says, "Morning, all." Good morning, Jason.
Morning.
Thank you for hanging out with us here in Deweyville.
Yeah, and my apologies that Cheryl doesn't have a sense of humor before she drinks the full cup of coffee, which we will let you in.
I wasn't going to tell the story. I wasn't going to tell the story, but okay.
I keep telling you, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay because stupid is stupid, and we all have a little stupid. Just fun. Don't have more than 50% of yourself.
All right. So earlier today, we were talking about circuses, and Jason says, "Not trying to be a funny guy, but you were talking about circuses this morning. Didn't you all realize there's a huge circus that comes around every 4 years? LOL." Which now, Jason, since we're going to call it out, I did make the same joke. Just say I said, because Cheryl said something about the there's no more circuses around. I go, "Are you kidding me? Have you seen the presidential election?" So
right.
So but same sense of humor.
But now I'm thinking,
right.
Okay, so I'm still getting acclimated in the job, and I'm trying to make sure that all of our happy clients or happy listeners or residents of Deweyville get answered back.
There you go.
They get answered back quickly, and we do it with a sense of happiness and fun. And I had only had like 2 sips of coffee. So those are all my excuses.
All right. So Cheryl is thinking, because I said they have local, not local, small circuses that come around to small towns, and they set up in the parks and stuff like that and do all that stuff. So she said, "Oh, I didn't know that. I moved here about 2.5 years ago. Thanks for the heads up and for being a loyal listener, Jason." Okay. So Cheryl didn't realize he was making a joke about the elections. So Jason made sure to tell her. He says, "I was talking about the presidential elections."
Yeah.
Which is what I had just said to you off the air. I go,
"You had just said it."
"I think Jason's talking about the presidency."
And I'm like, "Oh, Oh
Yeah.
no. So then I'm
So-
like, okay, I'm gonna go back in and say, Jason, I didn't get the joke, Steve.
Yeah.
But before I could say that, I see I was talking
Yeah.
about the elections, and I'm like, hey,
Whoops.
Steve, here's the scissors and all the sharp objects so that I don't like bleed
Whoops.
on air. Yeah. I was like, okay, I need to lighten up. That's the moral of the story.
That's
Like,
so
we're all
funny.
having fun here.
Yes.
It's going to be okay.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I'm not good at this. No.
Rick says good morning. I think it's Rick. I keep forgetting because it's the Facebook
It's Ree?
is Ree. Yeah, but I think he told me it's Rick or Rich. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ree, if it's not Rich, but I think that's what he told me.
Rich or Rick?
I think it's.
But it's a guy, not a girl. Because Ree to me would be Maureen.
Well, because
I know a
it's
Maureen.
it's a
that's
double.
Ree.
It's a double.
Oh, it's a couple.
A couple Facebook page. That's why I always have a hard time. Yeah.
Tricky.
I know. So anyway, none of that's why you called. You called because you were like, hey, what about this mascot quiz, Steve? That you were brought up like an hour ago.
Yeah.
So we'll just go through and see if we remember some of these or even know any of them.
All right, let's see.
So, and I won't look at the answer until
I love a good marketing campaign. So I really want to see if I know these.
Okay, he said Rich, LOL. I'm sorry. Haha. No, don't need to be sorry.
No.
I can't remember, but I know that you hang out with us in Deweyville all the time.
Yes.
And I just keep forgetting when I see the Ree.
Yeah.
So thanks, Rich. All right. So
okay, batter up. I'm ready.
All right. The name of the Rice Krispie Elves.
Oh, Snap Crackle Pop.
Snap Crackle Pop, easy one. The name of the cheetah who appears on the bags of Cheetos.
Chester, because he looks like Scottie Pippen.
I don't know how those two combine. Chester,
see?
I do, but when you said Chester because he looks like Scottie Pippen, I don't see the tie-in.
It was just
but
a
I know that
tie-in a month ago, and I could not believe the way Scottie Pippen looked exactly like Chester Cheeto.
Yes, absolutely. Tina says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl and all the residents of Deweyville. We usually have a circus come to the fairgrounds every year. See, I knew there was local circuses. Yeah. So
Tina is now officially Deweyville's non-paid position,
right?
Consultant
Researcher
and coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
She always fills us in. I just sent her a thank you note for filling us in on the glasses yesterday.
Yep.
And then Julie did.
We have glasses.
Yeah.
Our glasses
and
came
we have
yesterday.
Our glasses.
Yep. So we're going to be able to look at the sun.
Yes.
By the way, speaking of the fairgrounds, this Sunday is the pork chop dinner. So make your plans to head out to that. Go to the Jasper County Fairgrounds Facebook page. It's the pork chop or chicken dinner this weekend, 11
and
to 2.
It's not pork chops and applesauce.
It's not applesauce. Nope. All right. Frosted Flakes Tiger.
Tony
the Tiger. Yes. Now, might get a little harder. What's the name of the mascot for the Fruit Loops cereal?
Toucan Sam.
Yes. Toucan Sam. Yes.
Because I loved Fruit Loops.
Name of the leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious. Frosted Lucky?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just Lucky the leprechaun.
That was a guess. Just saying.
How about the name of the frog on the Honey Smack cereal?
Dig'em.
I did not know that one.
I knew that.
Yep.
Because we used to eat a lot of those too.
So yeah.
So if you haven't advertised with us at Deweyville yet, please, I'm going to take care of you. I could remember all of this stuff.
Right.
So we're going to get you mentioned.
Tina says she'll be out there serving and helping out where needed at the pork chop and chicken dinner. Good.
Oh, then we will see you.
Yep.
Sunday.
I'll be grabbing some food.
Yes.
How about the name of the rabbit that appears on the Nesquik products?
Oh, Quick.
Oh, that makes sense. Quick the rabbit.
Quick the rabbit.
It is. Oh, close. Quickie.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know that I knew that. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, we fired our babysitter. Listen to this grossness. When we lived in an apartment, so that was before I was 9. We moved into our first house. So we lived in an apartment. We had a babysitter named Benji, and I remember my parents paying him. And we had a long couch covered in plastic because that's what you did back then. That's how old I am. Plastic cover couches.
All right.
And my mom reached behind the couch where he sat at and found our Quick with a spoon in it, still wet from his spit. He had been eating scoops of strawberry quick out of
Why
the
did he put it on
container.
the couch?
He didn't, they must have come home early and he didn't put it away. So my mom goes, that's all. Benji's not babysitting for us anymore.
Right, but
because we would have, I don't know how many times he did that before, but we would have eaten, like he would have rinsed the spoon, but he was going back in with the spoon that we used to make the quick when you would buy white milk and, make it yourself. Yeah. So,
Rich says, holy smokes, I can't remember those because I just ate them. I just eat them. I didn't pay attention to the,
okay. So I didn't get quickie, right? Because I said
that was
quick.
pretty close. Yeah. It was closer than I would have known. How about the fish on the Star-Kissed tuna cans?
Oh, wait, I know this one. Star-Kissed tuna tastes good. This is gonna hurt. I forget.
I think it's Charlie. No, I'm not looking.
It's Charlie the tuna.
I think it's Charlie.
Yes.
Charlie the tuna.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I knew that one. That hurt.
Who's the bee that appears on the boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios? I know it's got something to do with bee. Like it's like Buzz or something like that.
Be quiet.
No, I think it's like Buzz or something.
Buzz, Buzzy, yeah, I don't know.
Buzz Bee or Buzz for short, because I was like, I knew they called him Buzz in the cartoon.
Yeah, that
or
counts.
the commercial. Name of the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Ooh. Doughy?
Poppin' Fresh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Okay.
How about the name of the Hawaiian Punch mascot?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know he had a name.
Punchy?
Yeah. Punchy the Punch.
I'm surprised we don't even see commercials for them anymore. Do you remember when they would break through like all sorts of walls, like your house wall, the wall at the baseball stadium? It'd be like, oh, yeah.
That was the Kool-Aid guy you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
The Kool-Aid guy broke through the brick wall. Oh, yeah. And then the big Kool-Aid man would come through.
Oh, that's Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That was the Kool-Aid guy.
So this is Hawaiian Punch. Hawaiian Punch is made with 7 kinds of fruits for an incredible Hawaiian fruit taste. La, 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 la. Okay. Something like that. Yeah. We're both fired. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We got to take a break. We'll come back with more fun here in Deweyville. Thanks for sticking around.